Hi, I'm Derek Gillette with DG & Associates, sitting here on beautiful Vancouver Island, about to show you another luxury collection property. The home I'm showing you today is actually tucked in the Fairwinds community, which is a pristine golf community on Vancouver Island. I'll give you some of the features of that shortly, but looking forward to showing you this property. And the reason why is because this home is only steps away from the golf course. It's actually tucked on a nice little cul-de-sac, so very quiet. And it actually rolls nicely down to the waterfront, so easy to drop kayaks in and actually go kayaking some of the islands as well. So as we go into the property, in behind me here, one of the things I wanted to point out is that you can see the lush landscaping. But some of the things you may not know is if you actually look on one of our maps from our website, you can actually see that the property beside us is a green space kind of parkland. It's there, so it gives you that extra space and privacy beside you as well. So follow me and I'll give you a bit of a tour. Just off the side of the driveway here is a really nice little pathway through to the courtyard, obviously passing some gorgeous Japanese maple trees, a huge rose garden. Now this private courtyard area is nice. It's tucked off to the side, really private from the neighbor that's next door. You get the breeze off the ocean coming in here as well. And then as we're kind of looking around here, you can see the house in behind us, really a nice craftsman style house, which I'm looking forward to showing you in a minute. But you can see the tile lifetime roof, as well as off to my right you can see a huge, I don't know, what is that, about a 12, 13, 14 foot a palm tree, which again, there's only place I think in Canada that you really get those is here on Vancouver Island. So another nice feature. Now in doing these videos and actually showing you some of this, one of the features that a lot of buyers really like is that they're usually whisked in and out of the house and off to another home, so they miss some of the main features like this little courtyard area. And even behind me here, which I'll actually uplay a photo on the screen here so you can see that, there's a nice courtyard in the front. So if you want to get away from the sun and have a nice a glass of wine or a cup of coffee in the morning, you have another courtyard that's just below me. And the way we do our videos, it allows you to actually see the home and some of the features that you might miss. So again, looking forward to showing you the rest of the house. Walking in from the front door, one of the things you'll see evident as soon as you come into the house is the attention to detail. Obviously this is a craftsman style home, but the woodwork and everything that's done is all custom. A couple steps down off the slate front entrance here, as soon as I walk into the dining room, what I've got obviously is more of a formal dining room because the kitchen's off to my right. We got a beautiful coffered ceiling here. We've got a sliding door off to my left, and that sliding door goes out in that courtyard I was just talking to you about, and then above to the rose garden area as well. And then of course you can access down around to the other side of the property. We also have all the built-ins on this side, and then a couple steps down into the formal living room area, which is a three glass slider. Now I'm going to try and put a photo up on the screen now so you can actually see what it looks like or what I'm looking at, which is absolutely amazing. Is the waterfront of the ocean, and it's what I almost call cruise ship waterfront because you're so close to it that you could virtually take a rod and cast into the water right from the deck area. But in this living room area here, we do have again the nice gas fireplace off to my side, and then this deck here that's right beside the camera goes off and flows around into the kitchen, and that's where we're going to actually take the camera now and do a shot in the kitchen area. Walking into the kitchen area just from the living room where I was at, as soon as you walk in, you see lots of extra built-in. So you've got the built-in here, the built-in desk area here. You'll also see that there's a huge center island with granite tiles, a little wine area on the side. Now, I go into a lot of kitchens and quite often they're really tiny and not great for entertaining, but with the way this flows actually into the family room, works really nice. Also off to my left, your right, you'll see, for example, that there is still even a coffer ceiling. So very easy to just continue the ceiling if you wanted to, but obviously cost-wise to be able to actually make this little jut out and the little coffer ceiling is a nice attention to detail. So great to sit, have your breakfast even in storm season and actually watch the waves crash up against your shore because you're right here. I'm going to lay a shot up on the screen of what I'm looking at because I can see the Winchelsea Islands. They're not that far away. I mean, really, for me to kayak from here to there it would maybe take a half hour to an hour if I'm really fast. And as I'm in the kitchen here, a couple other little features too. You've got a really nice high-end appliances, the Bosch, as well as the double sink, boxed out window, and all of the windows, again, with the picture I laid out before, you can see the transoms above again, which is letting a lot of light in. Directly to my right, you'll also see, as you're coming in, you'll see the access to the garage. You'll also see the laundry room and as well a two-piece bathroom as well, just to my right. Normally we don't do shots in the lower level of a home. However, I wanted to do it in this particular case because there's a lot of features that you might miss on your first walkthrough of the house. A few things I want to point out is that just off of the side here, I've got a really nice patio door that goes out. Waterfront, pretty much stone's throw away from where I'm standing right now. Nice pathway up. Would be great if you wanted to actually put a hot tub. Very private. Also in this area, for example, they've got the fireplace here, but this rec room, possibly you could turn it into a suite. Even though they had a window here, they've added that obviously because when you come down, the first thing you'll see is you can actually look through and see the cove, because this side of the property is where it was all private, where that green space was sitting right beside us. Now, where the camera's sitting right now, directly in behind, there's a bathroom and another bedroom. Tons of storage space, as well as a crawl space for lots of extra storage and getting access to doing other things that you wanted throughout the house. One of the other unique features too that really only now requires the wine and some shelving is a wine room. Now this is a real wine room, has the air conditioning unit ready to go, already set up, and it also has an insulated door, so perfect area for your wine. Now what I'm going to do is we're going to walk ourselves back upstairs, go onto the deck. I'm going to talk about some other features and do a bit of a panoramic shot so you can see what you're looking at as you'd be enjoying your glass of wine on the deck from this house. What we like to do is at the very end of our luxury videos is we like to go out onto the deck or something just to kind of get to wrap up and to talk about some of the features that you may miss while you're looking at the house. And on this particular one, obviously, I'm hoping you can see this, but I'm like I said, I'm stone's throw away from where the ocean is. I can hear the waves lapping up against the shore. And also what's nice is if you're in the Nanaimo area, you're always looking and you're seeing these Winchelsea Islands that are way off in the distance. But here, the Winchelsea Islands are right there. So really nice. The activity too that you get from here is you get the whales, you get the cruise ships, you'll get some of the military submarines, some of those things. So there's tons of activity that you get to kind of watch while you're sitting out on your deck enjoying a glass of wine with friends. A few other features is the house is in about a 12,000 square foot lot. House is around 4,000 square feet, so quite a large home. We obviously didn't do the upper level, so if you're looking on our floor plan or clicking on some of the photographs, main bedroom, amazing. As soon as you walk into the main bedroom, huge picture window right overlooking the Winchelsea Islands. And what's nice about that is that it's totally private. So the only neighbors really that you have is maybe the sea lions or the ocean marine life that's out front on the rocks in front of me here. Other things to notice about the house too is that it's a radiant floor heat, which is nice, so it radiates up. It's not ceiling heat that comes down. It's great for temperature for your body. The other thing too to notice is that obviously if you're looking at this home, you know you're in Fairwinds. You're only, like I said, steps away from the golf course. Fairwinds I think has around 700 homes. Beautiful trails that take you up to a Center Lake area. Great for hiking. Of course, the golf course everybody knows is either one or two or constantly, one of the top ranked golf courses on Vancouver Island. So really unique location here as well. If you have a chance, you're probably watching this video either on our YouTube channel or you're watching it on our Nanaimo Luxury Homes channel. If you haven't, go to the NanaimoLuxuryHomes.com website, and there you'll see our room planners, aerial photographs, a lot more pictures, and a lot more detail as well. And you can log in there as well and create your own profile of stuff that you're looking at. So I really appreciate taking the time to show you this, and call us with any questions. We look forward to giving you a personal tour.